Hey, what is up, everyone? Let's get myself together here. Yes. Um, hope everyone out there is doing well. As you know, I am Barry Gaines of GainesCon Media Incorporated, as well as GainesCon Film Festival in Las Vegas, as well as Gaines Entertainment Media. I'm on today because I'm excited. I actually have finished seeing the movie. And I want to speak to you about it. But before I do, I just want to share something with you guys about things that are happening on my side and everything else. And I think how always just my opinion on how things should be. And I always want to put out positive vibes to everyone out there, as well as everyone involved in my circle. So anytime anything comes around that's a cancer or a problem, we just need to move it aside. And I think it's something they learned a long time ago, and I learned over time. And also too, people have shared this with me, and you know what, and for you as well. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a regular cat online, what I mean, just sharing my thoughts with you. And if you can relate to this, great, but I just something I want to vent out and just kind of share with the world and share with you, those who have followed me over the years and those that are following me now, as my company grows and the people around me grow and all of us grow together. This is just something I want to share, is that, listen, if anything's around you that is a problem, or you feel that doesn't fit your circle or doesn't even fit anything around you, because that thing, one thing, can actually affect everything else around you, and people then start to question your judgment, then you know what, you just need to let it go. And I think that's for a lot of things. That goes for work, that goes for friendships, that goes for everything. Because you got to think about it like this. I'm kind of like almost a little morbid with this, but you know what, in my opinion, in my head, we only have one life to live, and every day it just keeps going forward. We can't go backward. We got to go forward. And the better we go forward, and the better that we keep positive people around us, you get a positive environment around us. It's good for the mind, it's good for the body, it's good for the health, and it's good for everyone who knows you and who's around you. And I think it's very important that everybody just understand that, hey, listen, you know what? You don't need to put up with anything you don't want to do, and anything that you decide you want to do, and those that support you and those that are with you for the long haul, who's been there for a long time, you know what? You keep those people very, very close. And the new people who come around in your life that are positive, and all new situations that come around your life that are positive, you keep that close too. Because I want to tell you this right now, since I've just moved, my wife and I just moved to Las Vegas. We've been having a great time here, and great people, great things have been really positive, as we've been here for like a month and I think 2 weeks or something like that. And that's a good sign for us, saying that this kind of like the universe is telling us that we made a good decision, and we love that, and we don't want to mess that up. So we keep moving forward. And I got something too that I may start to do, that I want to announce later on. Uh, Probably after the event, it may happen. It probably is going to happen, but I don't want to give it away now. I'm still kind of researching some avenues with it, but I think it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to really jump on that and get it moving. So I just hope that the road that I'm going on is just stays solid and straight, and going toward what we want to do positively. But when it does, I'm telling you guys, when it does come about, I really want to share with you and everyone out there too. You know what? Let's do this together. Let's do this together, everyone. You got something positive, something great that happened to you, that's happening to you. Hey, let's share it together. You know, right now, what I can share with you about me is that, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, moved to Las Vegas, met a lot of great people, have a lot of great experiences. Moving things are moving well. A lot of love around here, and I'm very happy on that. And also a lot of love on the other side of the screen as well. I have a lot of friends, a lot of family that all pushing and supporting me as I am supporting them. See, we all kind of work this together. We're all a team. So go ahead, like what's every now and then you have to just kind of take it to yourself, like hold it and say, and be proud of it, and lift it up in the sky and say, I'm happy on this. I am proud that this happened to me, or happened to my family, or happened to someone I love, and that is just positive. And we need more of that every day. So share it with you. Share it with us. We'll love to see it. And as you know, anything positive with me, or positive that happened to a friend of mine, or anything else that I can share, I will love to share it with you. So to move forward, The next thing I want to speak to you about is that we just came back from the movies and we saw this cartoon that people have been talking about called Niza 2. I haven't seen the first one, so this is part two. And it made a lot of money overseas in Japan. And, and it was released on August 22nd here. And I heard nothing but great reviews about this. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Give me a minute. Hey, where's my? Oh, okay. So this movie, Niha 2, man, I just saw it just now, and I have to say, it's amazing. But before I move on, as you see, normally I don't review movies, but you know what? I think I'm going to start reviewing movies. I'm always speaking with movies with my friends and family all the time for years. This is what we do. And I was like, you know what? And everyone's like, you should just, go ahead and start reviewing. So you know what? I'm going to start reviewing movies because I'm always watching people review movies that I love. I get excited to see what they think. And I just want to contribute to that community. So I want to give it a shot for a little while, guys. Let me know if you like it or not, So I'm going to start doing that. And on top of everything else that I'm doing, I want to share everything with you guys. And have any questions or anything like that, do let me know. Hit me up, DM me or whatever. Would love to hear from you. I love to hear from you, of course. But anyway, let's get back to this Niha 2. So I just came back from the theater watching this. Had no idea what it is about. I just saw a lot of comments online about how good it is. I've seen people review it and they're loving it. You got Rotten Tomatoes with a high score and all those things. So I'm like, okay, let me check it out, And we just came back, and let me tell you, this movie is freaking amazing. This cartoon, this anime the story is crazy and it's good. It's crazy good, The animation is off the charts. The choreography, like just the animation, like the fight choreography is amazing. The ideas that they have for set design, the ideas they have for creatures and what they do, and just the ideas they have for the machines that are in there, and the way things react to each other and the way things flow into like one scene to another, or how other characters interact with each other is really just spot on. I mean, you really care about all of these characters. Now, just to let you know, you're like, well, what is Niha really all about? So this is what the explanation has, right? It says, after a great catastrophe, the souls of Niza and Obing are saved, but their bodies face ruin. To give them new life, I'm not sure I'm going to say his name right, but Taha Zenren turns to the mystical seven-colored lotus in a darling bid to rebuild them and change their fate. And there's more to that as well. It's like the main character here has to go through a trial to become like an immortal. And in between all of that, there are things that are happening that's kind of like delaying that whole training and qualification. And and going through that, you actually do feel for all of the characters. One thing I loved about this that we also go into with our industry professionals at GainesCon is going to like teach about like world building, right? We're all still learning. I'm still learning. We're all still learning this, but world building for this story, and nothing about, like, you didn't even see the first one, and this one is number two, and you're like in the middle of a story, you still feel for the characters. The story is told well. You kind of catch up with what's going on, and you care about every single character. You got nice comedy. Everything gets, it gets serious. The sound design is off the charts. I went to see it in IMAX over here in Brendan Theaters in Las Vegas at the Palms Hotel, and in IMAX, it was just beautiful to see that in a huge screen like that, and the sound was amazing. But like I said, the story is great. You got the main kid that you see at the post. Well, how I say the poster right here, and I think Niza. And Niza is pretty much like the main character, but there's other characters in there that is part of the story that has a big part of the story. So this kid is going through these trials, and he's just trying to like finish these trials so he become what they call an immortal, because they have things called immortals, and they have like they have the demons in there. and you have this conflict going on. There's no spoilers, okay, guys? Just let you know, I don't spoil. I'm just telling you like an overall idea of the movie and what's going on. I'm not going to get deep into it and start going into the weeds or anything like that. I just want to express my opinion on a movie I just saw, and that's what I'm about when I review a film. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the film, no more than what you see in the trailers, and then how I felt about the movie and what's going on and how the story was told. And being a director myself and a writer for a long time, and many friends, one thing you always say, what, I may have experience in this, that, and the other, but you're always learning. That's one thing about filmmaking, guys, and writing. Any artist probably could tell you, you always learning. You never know everything. You never got it all down packed. The world moves forward. You move forward with it. Things change and you flow with it and you constantly learn. And that's what's so great about filmmaking. That's so great about screenwriting. That's so great about being in entertainment business in general. And when you watch a film like this, you can say, okay, you know what? This is next level. This is definitely next level. All right, so I want to break a few things down. So as I said before, Niha, right, this kid's trying to go through these trials. You have other things going on with his parents. You have other things going on with his uncles and, well, not his uncles, actually, his friend's family. His friend's family's a mess. And I'm just saying that. You'll see right away. Like, that family's a wreck. You know what I'm saying? It's like his family's pretty cool. He got his own situations. You know what I mean? It's like he got his own problems going on. But his family's pretty solid. But his family, they're a mess. So that's what makes it really, really interesting. And then you have his master, the one who's teaching him. He's like the comedy relief, but he got some family issues too. And when you look at the movie, when you think about it, like, wow, it's a lot of family issues going on, but that's what makes it funny. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it really, you can relate to the movie very much so, with how things work. Like I said, the effects are amazing. The animation, it's not 2D, it's more like a 3D animation in this one, but this 3D animation, I have not seen many films like at this depth, like this intricate with the 3D animation. We see Pixar and all those things like that, what they do, and it's amazing what they do. But this one here, that 3D animation and how they put you in the scene, how you see a 360 of the whole character and what's going on. And then you see like so much layers in the background that things are happening so far in the back, in the 3D space. Not saying it's 3D when I watched it. It is presented in 3D out there. But I'm just saying, as I watched in 2D in IMAX, I watched in 2D, just that 3D kind of animation going on, that 2D, not like the cartoon type. It gets you so much layers. But what's so great about it too? It may be like the 3D thing, 3D look, but the way that they drew the characters, a lot of depth. You got weight to everybody, so it didn't feel like it's a cartoon, obviously, but it felt very grounded. You felt like you can feel like you see the skin. You can actually say, okay, I can see the skin and the scars and the wrinkles. I mean, it was very, very good. So the visual effects, the sound design was off the charts. The choreography was amazing. It was amazing. Oh, and there's a guy in there, right? I'm not gonna say who he is, but I'm just saying he's like a little Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Got a little of that in there. That's a guy in there that's no joke. That's a badass. He's a badass. So that was a really good character. So he's no joke. But I just have to say, everyone, if you have not seen this movie yet, or you heard things about it, you're kind of curious. Should I go to theaters and see it? Should I wait online? Wait till it comes on cable, on streaming or cable to see it. Let me tell you something. There is not many cartoons that's worth seeing in the theaters. There are, obviously, there are. This one you see in the theaters. I'm a big supporter of the theaters anyway. You have to go to the movies, guys. Go to the movies, turn this bad boy on, and you're going to say, this is why we go to the movies. This is definitely worth the big picture. Absolutely. You're not going to get the same effect looking at a phone. You're not going to get the same effect looking on your computer. You're not going to get the same effect for looking on a TV. I don't care if you have a big screen. This thing, the intricacies, the time that was put into this, you have to give those guys some props and support them and go to the movie theater. Support all of your all your artists who put their work in the theater, go see it, go support them. But all in all, this is definitely worth it. So you put the money out to see it in the IMAX, whatever money you put out to see this, I would say is worth it. And it's long too. It's like 2.5 hours. Well, 2 hours and 24 minutes to be exact, something like that. And they do have a post-credit scene too. So, I would say mid-credit scene. There is a mid-credit scene, so hang out. Like don't leave yet. There's a mid-credit scene. I didn't stay to the end of the credits, so I'm not sure if there is. If anybody knows out there, let me know. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, I should have said this in the beginning because I'm streaming through three different places. But anywhere you are, go ahead, please subscribe, and it really helps my numbers. And I'll be doing these more. And if you like what I say, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Just gonna post down there. You have any questions? Let me know. But either way, this is a great movie. I'll go see it. I said animation, sound design, story. It's long, but you know what? It's worth it. It does not slow down. This movie does not slow down. It's like a freaking train just rolling down the rails, at you, and it's not stopping. It's just not stopping, and it's a cartoon. You're gonna have a little cheese here and there, but we all like a little cheese. You know what I mean? This is the movies. This is what we go to the movies for, man. Just to have a good time and yeah, okay, cool. Give me some cheese, man. Give me some cheese. It's Hollywood. Give me some cheese. You know what I mean? And it's great. You know what I mean? It's a cartoon, but the cartoon is bringing it. When it comes down to the fighting, it comes down to all of the effects, they bring it. You're gonna look at this and your eyes are gonna be like, who did this? Like, how much time did it take? But anyway, check it out. Go see it. Niza 2. Badass movie. Love it. So check it out. And I want to add a few more things to this stream. Also, I want to remind everybody that we will, as you know, GainesCon is having the event on December 4th and 5th, as you see below. And tickets are available right now. So go to Eventbrite if you're going to be in Vegas on December 4th and 5th, or if you are in Vegas, of course, if you're living here, please, we'd love for you to join us. This is all about supporting our local independent action, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror creators, filmmakers, and everything else. So we are going to watch short films from all around the world, some great films we have on board right now. I can't wait for you guys to see it. These guys have some amazing work that I can't wait to showcase you guys. So love to see you on December 4th and 5th. Like I said, just go to eventbrite.com for more details and explanations. And also, too, we're going to have some special guests, which is going to be awesome. So let me do something here. Give me a sec here. Right. So that's the poster right there. Like I said, so we're going to have some great things going on. Not only are we showing some great action, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror short films from all around the world, we're also going to have some special guests coming in. Michael Vignola, who is an award-winning composer, to show you and just kind of talk about what it takes to be a composer in film. Like, how do you create a sound for a scene, the process of working with a director, the process of reviewing the scene, going through your emotions, and getting the sound that you feel is best for the moment. Also, too, we're going to have Rustic Butterov, who is one of Hollywood's most sought after stuntmen, and he's been in large films such as Wakanda. So if you ever see Wakanda, the biggest guy in the blue guys, the biggest one, that's him. So he's in there a few times. So he'll be joining us that day. And also, we have a very special presentation by Scott Windhauser, one of the most sought out action directors in Hollywood. He has a new film starring Tom Welling. Tom Welling, from Smallville, Superman himself. He has a new movie called Mafia Wars. We're going to showcase that that weekend. So it's going to be awesome. And also, we're going to have some great music, some hip hop and R&B by a fantastic husband and wife group called Affliction Music. So they're going to be there just kind of getting everybody up and going. So don't miss out on that. And also, I'm going to go ahead and showcase my films that I've done so far. Actually, my latest films. I have another one that I'm making soon. But my latest ones that's online right now, I'm going to show you that. I am going to showcase both of those, one a day, because each of those are long. They're about like hour and 20 minutes, hour 17 minutes each. So they're going to be full length. So I want to showcase that. And the reason I'm showcasing that is because it was brought to my attention that, hey, listen, you know what? I'm over here having this film festival, building this nonprofit film festival in Las Vegas, and I'm over here always, explaining to people and sharing my thoughts about filmmaking and everything else and the process and all of that. And no one's really seen my work. They say, well, what have you done? What have you done? So I know how it is. So I said, you know what? It's just fair that at least they can see what I've done. It's not like it's the best thing in the world. I'm going to be honest, okay? I'm very honest about my work. I am very proud of my work. I think it's great. I think the storyline is fantastic. I'm very proud of my work, but at the same time, I'm very realistic about the resources I had and what we had to deal with and the best that we can do. And so, we always want to do better. We always want to climb higher. And as filmmakers, as creatives, come on, guys, as a creative out there, everything you make, you just critique to death, right? And every little nuance, that every little corner that you say, oh, I could have did better on this. Oh man, I could have said this better. And it drives you crazy, right? Well, I'm the same way. So I say, you know what? It may not be the greatest of all time, but it's done, it's completed. I had a great team for those four. It took us about 4.5 to 5 years to do both films. So it took us a long time. It's just scheduling and money and everything else. And we just say, hey, listen, we're just going to grab a camera, go out there and just start filming scenes, start buying clothes, and just do our thing. And one of the gentlemen that is going to be a guest star, which is Michael Vignoli, he did the music for the first one, and it had a different composer for the second one, but he did the first one. And my movie is called World of Worlds. That is going to be shown. So yes, we know, and all the creators out there, all of the filmmakers out there know what I'm talking about. When you finally finish something, you are proud of it, yes, but yourself how many things you wish you could have done, to make situations better. And I'm the same way. So I'm just saying. So I like to share it, see what people say, good or bad. Go for it, go for it. But I just want to share what I have done and what I'm trying to do, and how you could how we all want to grow together. And this is what this film festival is about. This is why I have industry professionals visiting us, so we can all learn more. We can all grow together. So this is why I want to share my work with everyone as well. And if you don't mind, it'll be there on the 4th and the 5th, and they're full length. So you have like 3 full length features being shown between December 4th and 5th, on top of these great short films from around the world that I'm going to showcase, and I cannot wait to share with everybody. So if you're out there and you want to attend, please go to eventbrite.com and go ahead and buy a ticket. And for more information, go down there. If not, you can go to my website at GainesCon Media Inc.org and check the information out there as well. All right. So love you guys. Everyone is great. Love you all. And if you have any questions, please hit me up, DM me personally if you can. That'd be the best way. I always like that more than anything else. You want to get in contact with me, just DM me personally. Like, you don't have to put it on unless you just want to say something on my thread. That's fine. That's cool. I'm good. But if you want to say something to me personally on anything, please DM me personally, and we could just talk about whatever you like. You know what I mean? It's quicker that way, and I see it quicker that way. So anyway, love you guys. Everyone be well. Everyone stay positive. Keep your world alive and flowing and moving forward. Keep your action going. Always, always look forward. And keep the love out there. All right. And keep the energy up. All right. Peace.